Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
Hello, I'm Runya, aka Media Adaptation,
And I'm Ada.
and welcome you back to Moderation, where all media is fair game. And if you'd like to give feedback, then feel free to leave a comment or hit up our Discord channel. Link will be down in the description below. And today we were asked to talk about another Japanese yokai, one that I wasn't very familiar with, the Onna. We've talked several times about how strong emotions can create ghosts. Feelings like hatred, revenge, or any kind of grudge can make a Yuri, an earthbound spirit, or its more spiteful counterpart, the Onryu, which together make up like 80% of all Japanese horror movies. But strong emotions aren't always evil ones. Case in point, the Onna, or the Bone Woman. She's made out of the emotion of love, normally tied to a tragic death of a girlfriend or a spouse. They retain an undying love that persists long after their flesh has rotted away. This allows them to continue to be with their object of affection, despite having died. These ghosts appear as they did in life, young, beautiful women in their prime. Only those unclouded by love, or with strong religious faiths, are able to penetrate their disguise and see their true form, a rotting skeletal corpse. At night, these ghosts raise from their grave and wander to the home of their former lover. Her appearance shocked those who believed her to be dead. This shock is quickly turned into joy that blinds their lover to any clue that something is wrong. And even the Onna herself may not know of her condition. She is driven only by love. She exists as a ghost only to continue the love that she had in life. The Onna spends the night and leaves in the morning. This unholy coupling can continue for days or even weeks without being noticed. However, there is a price to be paid. Each night, she drains some of her lover's life force, and they grow ever sicker and weaker. Without intervention, he will eventually die. But this isn't always a bad thing, as they will join their lover forever in death's embrace. In most cases and stories, a friend or a servant of the lover will see through her illusions and alert someone to her true identity. Though her lover may be repulsed by her when the truth is revealed, the ghost may not realize her condition at all and continue to visit each night. A home can be warded with prayers and magic charms against the entry by this ghost. So basically just standard charms would work. But they only work as long as the master of the house wills them to. As her body starts to fall apart, it only increases her power, and her enchanting allure will only increase. Eventually, most men succumb and let them back into their home for one last time, sacrificing their own lives to the ghost of the woman that they loved. And while she does seem similar to beings like a succubus, in the original telling of this character, this isn't an evil act. Again, she's mostly unaware to it. It is born purely out of the desire to be with the one they love, no matter the cost. Though I would be remiss to not point out one of their other versions of her, that, well, basically was a succubus. But it's probably more based on the character of the woman itself, who became it. Around the 1600s, a version of her was made with a woman with less than moral means. She would visit the house of her lovers at night, and use their life to keep herself from fully dying. It was also said that sometimes she'd even pick a random house and offer her company for the evening, hinting at that she might have been a concubine, or really a woman of the night. When I first heard about this version of her, I was just ready to write her off as a different ghost that just got mixed in over time, until I thought of it a different way. What if the one that she loved, or object of her desire, was actually herself? She still technically fit the parameters of this yokai, and would also explain her lack of concern for her other partners. But this was really a fun one to research. We've gotten requests for other monsters in urban legends, so we'll be covering this topic again really soon. And that about does it for this video. If you have any other ideas like seeing made into a video, then please post it down in the comments below, and we'll add it to our next viewer request week.
It's now time for the part of the show where we ask you to help us appease the YouTube algorithm by dropping a like, share, or comment. It helps out much more than you'd think.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, then it's very much appreciated. And if you'd like to support this channel, then please visit our Patreon. Link will be down in the description below. Even if you can't give a lot, every little bit helps.
We also have a Let's Play channel where we play different horror games, or just whatever he feels like sometimes. The link to it is also in the description.
And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Anyway, I'm Runya.
And I'm Ada.
Remind you to take life in moderation.
Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passion. Hush now, dear children, it must be this way.